So the World Series is still a thing. Today on Strikeout Beer.
Grass or something now.
Busby's in the house. What's up, brother?
And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 267. With your pals, Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
Some dude's got blood all over his face up here on the TV.
Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about. Happy Halloween. This is the Halloween special.
Yeah.
I probably should have put that on the title.
I put it when I shared it out. I said, it's the Halloween show.
Yeah, check it out. We got our...
hey!
Yeah.
We're the average Joes.
There you go. Yeah.
You know, we always got to do our couple's costume.
Alan didn't get any headset or headwear or wristbands. I feel like we're totally underprepared.
I mean...
I'm going to have to drink so many White Claws tonight to forget about your mistake.
Marty's in the house saying Roll Tide. Do they still play football?
I do. At a high level.
Or are we talking about their college basketball team?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Real quick.
We
have two beers tonight.
Dose.
Okay. And we need to look them up. We didn't look anything up, but we will as we go along. But do you want Great Divide, the pumpkin ale, or do you want this? I've never seen UFO brewing before, and now it's everywhere.
We've had UFO brewing before.
I don't think about that.
Yeah, we have.
Well, which one do you want?
I don't care.
Which one do you want?
Whichever one you choose. The heart wants what the heart gets.
There you go.
Yeah, no, we've had UFO brewing before.
I don't think so.
I know we have.
Then find the episode and send me a text message about it. How about
two
that?
Two beers you can count that high?
I can count to one.
Oh! Bazinga! So we're having UFO Journey to Planet Pumpkin, seasonally spiced and brewed with real pumpkin puree.
Oh, that's weird. The kind of shit you find on like pies and stuff.
I don't know, man. The kind of you find on internet.com.
Right back at you, sweet cheeks. Yeah, you got it, baby. All right. Looking forward to it. All right. So I grabbed, we've been drinking, I think we got to do something about having like 2 different 6-packs a week. And now we do it because it's the time of the year for pumpkins and
he's got a peen pick just for you, baby.
Yeah, he's going to send me another.
He's going to send it to both of us.
Yeah.
He didn't say cock. He said peen.
Yeah.
It's a Halloween episode and that was a fake finger. No, it was very real.
Where's my middle finger at around here? It's around there somewhere. Lizzie probably got a hold of it. That thing is working overtime. You don't even have to sand those things anymore. It's a Halloween episode. That was a fake. Yeah, Slaps in the house. Why aren't you clicking on all these comments?
It just popped up and you started yelling.
Marty, you got Roll Tide still on there. You got Marty.
I didn't click on Roll Tide.
God,
you did.
Dang it!
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Already, we had too many pre-show beers, and now here we are.
Debatable. I've been in a debate with Free the Nipple activists. To be fair, she didn't make 2 good points.
Oh.
Point 1 and point 2.
I mean,
it's the nipples.
Yeah, whip them out. I'm all for that. Why not?
Marty, I think that finger had some brown on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely. It was just a brown finger. There was no some.
When I wipe, I go in to get it. I want to make sure I get everything.
You just want to get it all out.
Yeah. And then, if anybody has had hemorrhoids, you get in there and you got to go to town. And then you're like, that hurts.
Why do they call him Steve the Pirate?
Who the hell's Steve the Pirate?
Yeah, no, I heard what you had to say, and yeah, no, I'm not a pirate. I get it,
Steve, if you're not a pirate,
then who am I going to share all this treasure with? Gar! Oh, there's whiskey.
Let's see what we got here. Now I got to check it out. Oh, he did. He sent a bunch of man. He finds the most blurry pics and sends them.
It looks like, you know what that looks like? They're just missing hair.
Yeah,
they're Maurice's.
There's a couple.
They're Maurice's, right?
Yeah,
he's got all of his little peens he has with him.
You got a cowboy one.
The new season of Big Mouth came out this week. If you guys haven't watched that show before, definitely check it out. It's
something to behold.
It is.
I can't vouch for this season, but because I haven't watched it yet. But the previous season, go back and just watch
the first
season 1.
6
Jesus
seasons
Christ.
are great. It's got the great Nick Kroll in it. I love Nick Kroll. Yeah. He's just when he showed up in What We Do in the Shadows, I absolutely loved it.
He was the Manhattan vampire talking shit about the Staten Island one and that damn hat.
That damn hat.
Did you take that hat?
Did you finish?
You crispy asshole.
Did you finish the episode where they had the guys come over that remake the house from the TV show?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
So
big
where
ruse.
it's him playing.
That's the last one I saw.
Okay. Yeah. The next one is hilarious because Guillermo, you get to meet Guillermo's boyfriend.
Don't be freaking.
All I said is you get to meet Guillermo's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And hilarity ensues.
Easy. Jesus. I'm trying to enjoy this show and not have you ruin it for me. If you shut your fucker mouth,
you know
I'd
what?
be all right.
God,
it's getting you to shut up. That's the trick. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, quit ruining the show. I tell you to watch this show and you sit around and you plow through it. And now you're past me on it. And now you won't just,
I'm done.
You won't shut up about it. All right. So, the show is not over. It's not the finale.
No.
The next season comes out.
There'll be another sometime.
They're going to run this thing into the ground.
Well, this last season came out during the writer's strike.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a little ways away. Better coach Deion Sanders or Patches O'Houlihan? I mean, obviously it's Patches.
I was going to say Patches, but now I can't agree with you. I got to go Deion. Give me the shades and the attitude and the confidence.
Well, and one of them's alive and the other one's dead.
R.I.P.
So,
R.I.P.
Stay hard, Patches.
Yeah. Patches had 2 feet, though.
Deion still has 2 feet.
2 full feet.
He's lost some toes.
He might lose half his fucking foot.
Maybe.
Jesus, that's insane when you hear about that.
Yeah.
Like, God damn. Yeah, I love Deion Sanders. I think he was awesome. He was back when he played for the Falcons, he was the most just amazing player, just dynamic player in the league. He really was. You remember that back then?
Oh yeah, no,
you were a fan. You're sitting there kind of quiet, so I didn't know.
Huge fan.
Okay,
huge fan.
It's like you want to.
I support his entire catalog. I
celebrate.
I support and celebrate.
It's weird. It's weird to say that.
Loved him when he was. I loved him when he was with the 49ers. I didn't mind him when he was with the Cowboys.
Another blurry dick pic. Jesus.
I don't know. Speaking of Halloween,
he's got there's a lot of mustard on that hot dog. Dude, I saw people printing 3D printing that out as and they got they put something else right there, like a Christmas present or something, and they have it as the Christmas the stuff you put on the tree. Ornaments. Oh, ornaments. Yeah, fucking mistletoe.
Oh man. Speaking of Halloween, have you seen the new containers that you can grow your own pumpkin in? They come in all shapes: Frankenstein, a ghost, skulls, and more. They're cool. I have not.
Yeah, they're almost like the Chia Pet thing, but it's like a
Chia.
Yeah, they have you ever seen the pods? Back in the day, I shouldn't even say back in the day, like a handful of years ago, like 5 years ago, right?
The ref's over here kicking people in the face.
He's about to get got.
Oh, he's got the bling bling on the pinky ring.
Yeah. And
he's like, oh, what's going on?
We finally had the AEW. Oh shit.
Yeah, but you got the ref here kicking people out. Look at this. Dude, he's catching people and kicking them.
Alan was like, we got to watch wrestling. You're going to put wrestling on, right? I go, yeah, we'll put wrestling on. No problem. And so, yeah, now this guy's just hammering away. Oh, Jesus Christ, that had to hurt.
No.
But anyway, yeah. So they had these pods, dude. And this is how I started
like pod people?
There was a small pod. It was probably about that tall and about that big. So the cool thing about it was all you had to do was get a pot and put some garden soil in it and some Miracle Grow and some other shit, whatever. And you put that pot all the way in and then you tear the lid off of it. Like a lid of say yogurt, right? Just tear that lid off, water it, and then the shit grows. It had the fertilizer. It had all kinds of stuff in it. So you do cherry tomato plants, jalapeno plants, banana plants. So I had all kinds of shit. Guy. Oh, he's coming back and he goes, oh, Jesus Christ. This guy. What is this guy's fucking deal?
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. They're all just
normally neck brace guy is in the ring wrestling.
Yeah.
But he's in a wheelchair now.
Oh, both his guys get taught. He's going to get up. Nope. Some other assholes there. Jesus. When the women come out?
We got a little bit,
but yeah, no, I really enjoyed those because you could just plant it and you set it and forget it essentially. But you got to water it or whatever. Then you put especially if it's a tomato plant, you put the thing in there so it grows up it or whatever. Dude, I mean, you could grow anything out of those fucking things. But pumpkins are fun. You got to grow them early though. You got to get them real early. But the fact that they're small.
But I'm gonna look up that thing with the containers so you can grow different shapes of pumpkins. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's different shapes. They come in the container
come in all shapes, so you can grow it.
The container comes in all shapes,
right? And you grow the pumpkin in it, so you grow a different shape of a pumpkin.
So you'd have to break it to get it out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Fuck.
Did you not listen when I read the comment?
No, I read the comment. I think you're interpreting it incorrectly. I think the
You
container.
grow your own pumpkin in. They come in all shapes.
Yeah.
Frankenstein, a ghost, skulls, and more. You grow your pumpkin in the container.
Do you think
It grows inside it.
It grows inside the container.
Yes,
Okay.
Marty just said it.
All right. Grow a pumpkin in container. Oh, Frankenstein. Let's call it a Frankenstein.
Sure. That's one of them.
Frankenstein container. I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, go for it.
There you go. And you got to bust it out. You want to see it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a plastic mold.
Yeah.
You get it on Amazon.
I
Yeah, shit.
assume so. What can't you get on Amazon?
Oh, wait. It's just a mold.
Yeah, that you grow the pumpkin in.
Yeah. But you got to, you need like some starter shit and some other stuff to get it. I mean, it's just a mold. You need some $50. $50, bro. You can use this mold for anything, though. Wow. $50? God damn. That's crazy talk.
You think what I'm thinking?
No, we never think the same.
I was thinking that's a lot of semen to fill it.
Again, we're not thinking the same.
No.
You're such a dummy. God, any plans for Halloween? Are you going to go trick or treating? Or are you going to go? Are you going to abandon your neighborhood and go to somewhere else?
So there's only 2 houses in our neighborhood that have candy. So we'll hit up those 2 houses, and there's a neighborhood right by us.
You need dirt, not just semen. Okay, Marty. So mix, is it 50-50 mix of
dirt
seed,
and semen?
Of seed and semen, or seed and dirt? This fucking show sucks. I don't even know why we do this anymore. We did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pre-show beers. If you're wondering why we're already off the rails, they weren't terrible. They were good. Look for those to drop. You have a Tufts Brewing
The next 5 days.
Is it Point something? What the fuck's the name of the other one? Ace Point?
Remove Point Brewing.
Something I don't fucking know. And then we got a Voodoo Ranger, a Yinger, but 2 of them are from our guy over at 2 Dudes 1 Bucket, Mr. Scott Campbell,
AKA
Scott Lambert,
Fighters.
Lambert.
Scott Campbell.
Who's Scott Campbell?
I don't know.
Yeah, Scott
I know
Lambert.
Jason Campbell.
Who the hell is Jason Campbell?
Former quarterback for the Washington, at the time, the Washington Redskins.
Oh,
now the Washington Commanders. You can, because that was what they were named back then.
I just want to call them Washington. I think Commanders is stupid as shit too. You see that thing where they're trying to change it back?
You got a bunch of Indians suing
Native Americans,
Indians,
American Indians.
Yeah. Suing because they're like, oh, bring it back. Right.
They were like, that logo is one of the previous chiefs that were around, during that time and things like that. So they thought of it as a sign of respect. And of course, like anything else these days, everything's fucking canceled by some fucking blue hair, half-shaved head moron. You know what I mean? They just want to cancel. It's like, what? You don't even speak for these people. You're just some white asshole that's trying to look cool. You know what I mean? Shut up. Just shut your mouth.
Marty said, hey, 3D your head and make a mold to do yourself a pumpkin.
You know how much that camera cost? Like to do a 3D, like whatever. It's like a couple $100.
Okay.
I don't want to do it. I don't have a couple $100, to be honest with you. I got a, you know what? I got like a $215 gift certificate because I bought my contacts. I had to go to the eye doctor, and I told you got to go because you can't see shit. And I was like, I
can't see small orange print on a black can. I'm sorry.
You can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can read all this.
You need some readers or some shit. You know what I mean?
Fine.
And Melton's in the house. What up, Melton? Sure, bud. Hey, we need to get together, go to dinner, and have some drinks. And we can leave those. Hey, if you want to leave those women at home, you just let me know. We'll just go out and have some drinks.
Hey,
grab a couple stoves and go.
And we need to get Melton in studio, right?
Yeah,
we're working on that.
He's supposed to come over. Yeah, no, Lizzie has been talking to Paula about it, and it's like, hey, come over on a Wednesday and just come hang out, and they'll sit out there and hang out and drink and chat and all that kind of shit, watch some TV, and then Melton will come in here and hang out with us. Now he can hang out in the producer chair, or he can sit right here with us. But we definitely want to have him on for Cowboy Talk. That's one of the reasons as well. Like, hey, come over, because he's a realistic Cowboys fan.
Allegedly.
He likes some good beer, some good some good tequila and whiskey, and he likes some bourbon. And
he's got a shirt
cigars
on that says "Scissor Me."
Oh God. I don't know if he knows what that is.
I don't know. He's got a lot of scissors on there.
So let me ask you a question. If it's 2 dudes that have the scissor meat, they go butt cheek to
I
butt cheek,
don't think that works.
They go butt cheek to butt cheek, right?
I mean,
they spread the ham and ham. They go ham to ham, right?
But I think mostly they play tummy sticks.
He says he's down tummy sticks, yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's that scissor meat,
that's what I learned from Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Let's play tummy sticks. I'm like, what? I still don't know what tummy stick is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's one of those weeks whenever you want to come over, man. It's going to be a late night. It will be a late night, but you guys can leave whenever you're ready. It's not like you got to stay out till 2 a.m. Alan will keep you up that long, and he'll keep, hey man, let's just have one more and let's I'll put on some fucking some Little Big or some Panic at the Disco, bro, and we're just gonna rock out. My fucking neighbors hate me. They have to hate me at this point.
They hated you way before that. Okay.
The neighbor's wife came out today. I go, hey, how you doing?
She wanted nothing. She wanted absolutely nothing to do with you.
Well, her husband, he hides behind the pole or whatever. What do they call? I call him in front of his house. Like when he comes out, he's just awkward. Like I'm awkward too, but I'm not hiding behind a fucking pole.
Marty said, question, do you all know what a man's tool shed is?
Yeah, it's out back. It's got all the tools in it.
It's a shed where you have tools.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, what else would it be?
I
don't know what they call it down in Alabama, but
if the dog steps out of line, I heard you got to take the dog back there and he doesn't come back.
He was sick. Poor dog. I had to put him out of his misery.
He got sick and died.
You hear that big cow?
That was his ascension to heaven.
I'll tell you what. I had a cousin of mine.
Oh, I want to hear about your cousin.
A cousin is the husband of my cousin. Okay. So cousin, they had a dog. They had a stray dog. They kind of took in. It was like a rescue dog type thing, and he took him in and whatever.
No, it's a man's gut over his tool.
Oh, what else do they call that thing? It's not a fupa. It's something else. Like a fupa is a woman's thing, right?
Yeah. Love handles, right? I mean, that's on the side. It's more so on the side.
What the fuck is that thing called? It's called something. It's called something else around here. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, no, there's a terminology for it. But yeah, no, the damn dog. I don't know what happened, but it bit my cousin's kid like in the fucking face.
Oh shit. And
so they got it off of it. And he was just fucking dragged that damn dog out there. Just fucking.
These people do things different in Kentucky.
I'm telling you, Shannon don't fucking play, dude. He's the quietest dude ever. And I was like, hey, every time I see him, I'm like, hey, Shannon, how you been, buddy? How you doing? Yeah. And I'm lucky to get that out of him because he just stands off in the corners real quiet. And he just, it's crazy. He's wild as hell. Like the shit I hear about him. But when I see him, we only hang out at like social, like family gatherings and stuff like that. Because I don't hang out with them any other time because I'm never in town. Right.
Right.
But yeah, he's real quiet. He's a firefighter and shit like that. He's a welder. He says this and that and whatever. He's a hardworking guy. He's down to earth fella.
Blue collar.
Yeah. And boy, when I heard that fucking, I go, damn.
Salt of the earth.
I was like, holy shit, is she all right? He goes, yeah. I was like, damn. I was like, what? I was like, I don't even need to ask about the dog. I go, oh, that dog gone. I was like, shit. It was like,
he got sick and died.
Yeah. He just fucking took that damn dog out back and he's like, no, it's over, buddy. It's like, yeah, fuck it. You can't keep, and there ain't nothing like that, there's no animal rights people come out of the woodwork for shit like that up there. It's like some fucking, you attack a human, it's over.
I don't think PETA's welcome in Kentucky.
No, hell no.
They walk in there like, not welcome here.
Yeah, wrong neighborhood. I'll tell you that right fucking now. And I had been home in a while. I was like, that was one of the things I was just thinking about too. I was like, you know what? I haven't been home in a while.
For your brother's wedding last time, right?
Yeah.
Right there at Easter, wasn't it?
Easter fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
Easter weekend. And it's been a while since I've been back and I miss it, just because I get to see the family and everything like that. And then on top of that, it's just everybody's getting older, right? So it's like even all the cousins, we're all older, we're all got our shit going on or whatever. But Cuzzo always likes to hang out.
Hey.
And that's one of my favorite things about going in. He goes, don't be sneaking into town, whatever. Remember that one time he called me out? He goes, you're sneaking into town. I go, I didn't fucking sneak into town. What are you talking about? I like,
Hey, if you watch the show on Wednesday, I was going to be there.
Yeah. And so we end up at some brewery that's downtown and, had a time of our life. And that's what I miss. And the time before that, him and his sister are cousins, we were like, and I got to introduce, Lizzie already knows them. Everybody loves Lizzie.
Yeah.
And so everybody wants to hang out. We go to this bar and we're all hanging out, drinking, and they all want to take all these goofy pictures. And of course, I'm just sitting there like, just fucking straight face. I'm like, yeah, Lizzie will get into that shit. I was like, I don't, but it's so great to see everybody. Even like when we went in town for my brother's wedding,
right?
I went to my grandmother's house and all the aunts showed up. They all brought food. It's a big old thing on Sunday. And I was like, shit, this is how it used to be when we were kids.
Uh-huh.
And so I do miss it. And I was like, shit, I need to go up there more often, but it is what it is.
You want to go right now?
No.
Go hang out with Cuzzo?
No, I mean, I will. See, that's the thing. Cuzzo's got too many kids now, but Cuzzo needs to come down here.
Hey,
that's why I was like, you've been, you live in Kentucky.
He's to be here on a Wednesday.
Come on down.
Come on down for a Wednesday. We'll have you on the show.
My brother damn near
best show we'll ever have. I'm
telling you, fuck, man, get Chad in here, just get wild. Oh shit.
Oh, buddy. Can't wait. He's gonna start writing checks and all kinds of shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, it really is a good time, and it's a great time. And my other brother Richie was down here, and he had a fucking time of his fucking life. And then Sam was coming down here. Justin told me he was going to come down like a couple weeks ago or something like that. I go, just let me know. We'll take him out and have a good time, whatever. Just and they always have so much fun. They don't want to go home. Like, that's the reason you want to, there's a reason we stay down here. Like, it's just a little bit more going on. Nothing against Kentucky, but it's fun to visit.
Right.
I live here for a reason. What are we talking about tonight?
So let's get into our first topic of the night.
Okay.
So baseball's still going on.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the Texas Rangers are in the World Series.
They are. They Game 7. Listen, it was such an up and down series. No home team won in that series.
Yeah.
And they somehow pulled it off. They had to win back-to-back games to polish her off. And Houston
took care of it after losing 3 straight.
Yep.
Arizona goes to 7. Had to do basically the same thing. Win the last 2 games in Philly.
But that is also
finish it off.
That's after Kentucky Rangers sweeping the Rays and then sweeping who the fuck they beat? I can't even think of that.
Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore. What that slapdick
the
team.
Rays and then Baltimore.
Two of the best teams of baseball.
But then you had the Diamondbacks,
mm-hmm.
who kind of went through the same path.
Yeah.
Right. They swept the 4 games for the Dodgers. Right. They didn't sweep the Dodgers, did they? I think they lost 1.
They lost 1, if I'm not mistaken. I can pull that up for you.
But I mean, and then a tough series against Philly, where all the stars didn't show up for Philly in the last 2 games.
Mm.
But yeah, we got a little World Series action going on. Old school 2.0s in the house.
Oh yes.
And I know especially right now, you're a big Rangers fan.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I decided to do
you're a well-documented bandwagon jumper to who's good. And right now the Rangers are good.
Yeah.
So
whoever's good, I'm in.
Right. But I just wanted to, I got a little something. Happy World Series.
I appreciate that. Well, it's American League champions. We were, I think the Musers or somebody was talking about who actually buys.
It's a slim one. It's a slim.
Oh, I can get it in there.
I know you can get it in there. But I know you're a huge claw guy. So I got you the slim koozie.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. But I saw that today and I was like, let me pick this up for old Rapid Dave.
Hey, fits perfect.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
What we got here? I used to watch the Braves in the 90s. Dude, who didn't? Like TBS was a huge Braves fan. It was TBS and WGN. You were a Braves and you were a Cubbies fan growing up because those were the channels. That was the most you got to watch baseball when we were growing up, right? Other than your local team. I got to watch a lot of Tigers games up in Detroit, but old school. Did they know about the tool shed? Because I didn't. No,
we call it something else. I don't know what it is. I can't think of it right now, but yeah,
the guts.
Yeah, Lizzie even brought home like some baseball cards today, and one of them was Jeff Blauser. I think it was Jeff Blauser, second baseman for the Braves back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. I was like, this guy's a world champion. I'm pretty sure, and whatever. I was like, it's back when we were watching the Braves.
Just got enshrined in the Hall of Fame this last year.
Really?
The crime dog.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I was a Braves fan back when I was young. That's what we all watched as growing up. Like either we had family that was a Reds fan or you were a Braves fan.
Right.
And so you just kind of watched and whatever. And it's like, but it was also just right there in front of you. Like I watched more Cubs games than anything.
Oh yeah.
Not because I was a Cubs fan, but God damn it, I wanted to watch baseball.
Snowman's in the house. Hey, my beer bros. What is up, Snowman?
He's had some great shows this week. Boy, there was a spicy one yesterday. And it was a lot. They're back on hating, their NBA. They hate LeBron fans and shit like that.
LeBron?
Oh boy, what do they call them? They call them something. Bron sexuals. There you go.
Oh, okay.
They were just fucking lighting it up. They had the whole round table going, all hell breaking loose. I was listening to them. I was in a meeting, and I should have been paying attention to my meeting, but I had my earbuds in, and boy, they were going ape shit. Like, they were fucking.
Old school said, well, Marty said the tool shed was something he knew about. So is that weird on him?
No.
I mean, no. I mean, you got different things for different.
Bron-sexual confessions. Yeah. There it is. I'll ask Lizzie. Lizzie calls it something else. But yeah, no, I think anything that sticks out. What the hell is it called? Damn it. I almost had it. But anyway.
You could have been a contender.
I could have been.
I see old RVD, Rob Van Dam coming out. Have you seen the trailer for the Iron Claw movie?
No.
About the.
I just said no.
Oh.
How many more times do you want me to tell you now? You can tell me about
the Von Erichs.
Oh, no.
It looks really good.
It looks really good.
It does. No, seriously.
Texas wrestlers are from the Metroplex. If I'm not mistaken, right?
No, they're from the area, and you got Jason's in the house. Jason, we did a little pre-show on Tup's Pumpkin Bach.
Mm-hmm.
That review will be coming out here in the next few days. Right now, we're drinking from
Dicky
UFO.
Do. I think it's called a Dicky Do. That's what I think of it.
A Dunlap disease.
Yeah.
It Dunlap over your belt.
Yeah. And the Dicky Do. I think that's what it's called or whatever. I have to ask Lizzie. Lizzie, get in here. Anyway,
rule of thumb is the bigger the tool shed, the smaller the tool.
That's probably true. I mean, that's one of the things
in comparison, right? Like
it's one of the things that you hear about, right? And so obviously, you come here. And so when you start losing weight, if you start losing weight, all of a sudden you're like, hey, this little fella's coming out of hibernation.
It looks bigger in comparison.
I'm getting
right?
little. Hey, what do you call the thing that cover like your belly sticks out far enough and where your wiener looks small?
Yeah.
Some people are calling it the tool shed. Yeah. Like where your belly sticks, a Dicky Do or something like that. Dicky Do? All right, so Lizzie calls it a Dicky Do too. So was it? Marty called it a tool shed.
I've heard it. I've heard of Dunlap disease.
Dunlap disease because it Dunlapped over your belt. Yeah.
Joke's on you. I don't wear a belt.
You don't wear a belt?
No.
How do you keep your pants up?
I buy pants that fit.
Your belly don't push them down? You got a big fucking belly and no ass.
I don't pull it up over my belly. Like, I've got a fine ass.
No, you don't.
I've won an ass competition before.
Oh, I wasn't in it then because I got the best ass on the block,
Whatever.
bitch.
Your block is weak.
You saw my neighbor, right?
You cannot beat that neighbor. Your belly hang out further than your Dicky Do.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. That's why it's called a Dicky Do. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, no, like once you start losing weight, I remember like when I went like keto hardcore like a couple years ago, right? And I was like 210 or 212, like son of a bitch, like just swinging it around and everything.
Flying with the helicopter.
I was like, hey babe, come check this out. I'm on the bed just kind of jumping around and shit.
What's on the t-shirt? Jason, we got our Halloween costumes on.
Stand it up.
The average Joes.
Yeah, buddy.
We for the last 2 years we've done couples costumes, and last year we did what did we do last year?
Thing 1, Thing 2?
Thing 1 and Thing 2. That's right.
We had the hair too.
We did. Yeah, we went all out last year. This year it's the average Joes. We'll see what happens next year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll dress up as Poppy and Branch next year, as I see the trailer for the new Trolls movie.
Dude, remember I told you I wanted to do that monkey thing from Bloodhound Gang? I saw the damn the onesie in like Halloween, like some Halloween store. It was like $29. I go, fuck.
I'm in.
I should have bought them. Did
they have big boy size?
They had XL. You're gonna have to suck it in, buddy. You're gonna have to lose some weight.
I'd rather be comfortable. Okay.
Just lose like 15 pounds.
Or, and hear me out, we can just buy them online for the size we are. You're not XL. You gave up the XL dream a while ago, and I'm proud of you for that, buddy.
What size shirt do you think I wear now?
2X?
This is a double, sir. This is a single.
All right, so you went back to the XL dream. That's why everything's all snug inside.
Yeah, it's all. Look how snug this shirt is on me.
So that's why you're complaining. You're like, it's itchy, it's tight, it's constricting.
It was so itchy, but no, I finally made my way back down to XL. I was pretty excited about it. Yeah,
congrats.
I was thinking about you the other day. I was like, shit. I was like, Alan used to be fucking. He used to run all the time, all that kind of shit.
Back before I had surgery on the Achilles.
You weren't like skinny, but you were thin, thinner than you are now.
I was down to 215.
Yeah, and so I mean, shit. But 215 for you is like,
I was 180 in high school.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have a lot of muscle, so you're just cutting fat out. You know what I mean?
So much muscle.
You got no muscle.
Ridiculous.
Shit.
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, but yeah, I saw it and I thought about it. I go, fuck, I want that goddamn. And so maybe we'll do that next year or something like that. Because we are going to try to do some shenanigans and things like that. And we're known for that in the neighborhood. Alan put on the Stormtrooper helmet. I think it was a zucchini on your neighbor's.
National put some zucchini on your neighbor's front porch.
Yeah. Yeah, and we even did it. We put a flyer up. I think it's like, "Have you seen this man?" And it's Alan.
It was a little meme that we posted. Yeah,
it was Alan with thumbs up, but he had one of the Stormtrooper helmets on.
I just wonder because all the neighbors had Ring doorbells, so I had a Stormtrooper helmet on, putting zucchini on everyone's front porch. It was great.
They can see where we're going. Yeah.
Marty said, "Funny story. When I was putting on the roof the other day, a helper was binding over working, showing his crack. The other helper kept asking me, do I see how big his crack is? I said, no. I'm not staring at it.
Huh. And crack kills though.
Crack does
There you
kill.
go. There you go. Oh. Who the hell is that? Oh shit, is that Katy Perry?
She's 39 today.
Fucking nice.
Happy
39.
birthday, Katy
Yeah,
Perry.
really. That's the only reason I know that because I was listening to the fucking ticket today. I was listening to
Why Today
Doesn't
Doesn't Suck, and it was her 39. Or actually, no, I didn't hear on Why Today Doesn't Suck. I heard it with Gordo in the morning.
That's exactly where I heard it.
E News.
Yep,
Or
yep.
not E News, but whatever.
The one before that.
Yeah.
The observational deck.
I can't
Was it
remember
time
what
before
it is.
that? I can't remember either.
But
I would. I mean,
I when I think of Katy Perry, I think of Snoop Dogg tells a story because he did like that. He had like a collab with her, like with a California Dream or something like that.
okay.
And he showed up to film the music video with them. And he goes, I show up, and Katy Perry's sitting there naked in like some clouds and shit. He's like, I show up, and it's like, he's like, first off, I show up high as fuck.
Of course. It's
And he goes, and then I got this bitch over here naked in some clouds. Asked me if everything's all right. And I'm like, yeah, everything's great.
fuck the best day of my life. Yeah, no, everything's good here.
Yeah.
I don't know how you doing, but how you doing?
Have you seen the promo for Saturday Night Live this next week?
No.
Aquafina's the host.
I don't even know what that
and
means.
She's a
bottle of water?
actress. And
Is she the one that looks like a Muppet?
no.
No?
She's a Asian descent.
Wait, but she's got the big mouth that looks like a Muppet, right?
I don't think so.
Holy shit, I think it's the one. Yeah. I think that's her.
But and it's like I think it's like Tigra's music.
I'm
musical
dealing with
host or
and I'm
something like
drunk. Yeah, oh god. Old school. He's been it, dude. There's nothing better than old school. And he used to join us when he was a little tipsy.
Oh, there's
make
nothing
some
better
pics or
than him
some
like in
shit.
the garage, like
When he
fighting
calls
with the Wi-Fi.
Well, now he calls it the mullet. So he's got this cool ass shed of his. It's not even a shed. It's fucking a building, is what it is. And so he calls it the mullet because it's business up front. It's where all his tractors and all that other shit work and stuff. But out back, in the back of it, you got your fucking recreational area. You know, it's a party. You got this kegerator and all that kind of shit. So he calls it the mullet. I go, it's the best fucking name I've ever heard in my life. It's like, are you just typing on your computer over there?
I'm trying to look up who the
Jesus, I just want to get out of here.
didn't just leave.
I can't. It's my house. You leave.
Travis Scott. So Aquafina and Travis Scott, and they're doing like the commercial promo.
Music guy, Travis
Yeah,
Scott?
he's a musical guest.
Oh, okay. For
And-
SNL.
And I've never seen somebody as high as he is during this promo.
Oh boy.
Like,
They don't ask you, hey buddy, don't show up all fucking stoned.
no.
Oh,
He's just high as can be.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, oh, God.
Jason, guys, I went to a paralegal strip club last night.
Oh, paraplegic.
Paraplegic,
jackass.
I'm sorry. And that place was crawling with women.
And this week's dad joke is brought to you by JB Carts.
Old
Check
school
them
said
out
I'm
on
at the rodeo,
Facebook
bring
and
me in.
Instagram and at jdcarts.com. Oh my God.
Go get on that bull, old school. Jason, thank you for your addition to the show. You just made this a good show.
Thank you for your courage. I'm at the rodeo. Bring me in. Oh my God. He's at the fucking rodeo in Kansas City. He's like, bring me in. No. Like,
Too much background noise.
yeah, it'd be way too much background. Way too much background noise. If you're somewhere quiet, we can definitely talk about it. And we can make some picks if you want. You know, we could definitely do that. And that's gonna be if we do that. We haven't done it all season. We used to do it every single week. Even pick and get. We had a guest come on with a show. They would either call or join us via video. Knock out 5 picks of the week, which is a really good time. But we're 7 weeks through it now. Now we're on week 8. Fantasy football is flying by.
It's flying by.
You know, and to be honest, you know, we're damn near the middle.
Next round on old school.
I'm telling you. Cheers.
This is the bar. This is the bar called rodeo. So he's not an actual rodeo. He's at a bar.
Nice. That guy's a legend.
So
Legend.
I've noticed here lately, kids these days are a lot more mature nowadays.
What the hell's that mean?
It
sounds like you're gonna get locked up. Whatever you say next.
I saw this little girl the other day with a pearl necklace, and I thought she went to Jared from Subway.
Don't be looking up jokes on your computer. That is not okay.
That's good.
For these, no, I'm not clicking on that. We're not putting that on the. Yeah, no. There's some of those people up there. So he's out there just going. He's pulling an Allen. Hola.
Que paso.
Oh my God in heaven. Oh my God. Tell me, have a friend, old school. Shit, Marty's trying to get in. I'll be there in like 4.5 hours. Like,
I'm on my way.
Fucking let her know. Oh my God.
So, like, speaking of like the World Series and things like that, I want to talk about like fans with like overreactions.
Oh shit.
Because I saw some of the biggest overreactions to things, overreaction / like fair weather type stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Like the Rangers, you know, they're playing Houston. They go up 2-0, and the Rangers are the greatest team ever.
Yep.
And then they lose 3 straight at home. And you got people talking about, and like I saw people that I know that I'm friends with posting this, radio show hosts talking about this. This team is awful. This team sucks. I'm done with this team. I can't do it anymore. Blow this team up. This team's done. We got to start all over again. And then they went to, and they're like, oh, we're the greatest. We're that fucking team. Nothing annoys me more when someone declares that their team is that effing team, right?
I'm out.
Like, and it's just, you get all these overreactions to things. Just take it for what it is. Like, I watched my team in the playoffs before, and we've lost 3 straight before. And I'm like, you know what? Series still isn't over. We still got a shot. We're still in this. Let's win the next 2. We're back in this. You know, this last week, my Lions got their butts kicked. It's going to happen from time to time, right? No matter how good you are, you're not going to win every game. You're going to lose some games. Every once in a while, you're going to go and play a game, and you're just going to get the living crap kicked out of you. That's all there is to it. But I'm not out here going, oh, we suck. We're awful. We're 5-2. We're still a good team. We beat Kansas City at home.
Way to bring the MLB playoffs back to. If you want to talk NFL, you can talk NFL.
I'm just talking about fans' overreaction. And I saw, I see in some of the groups, I'm not like, oh man, this is what we are. We're still the same old team. Well, no, we're not still the same old team.
Not the same old team, but you're not who you think you were.
I think we still are.
No. Dude, you've lost. You've lost, but you've also lost like Seattle, games. And then you got your ass kicked in by. I mean, you couldn't even score garbage time points against the Ravens. So, no, let's talk baseball.
Cool. FYI, my initial is MLB.
Oh, Larry or Lloyd for the middle initial there,
or Lucifer.
It could be fucking Lucifer.
Yeah, I'm
telling you right now.
Actually, Rangers fans after Game 5. Yeah,
I told you it was over. I said it was over. I think after Game 6, it just when you start looking ahead, right, and that's what you do. You start looking ahead at like starting pitching, like going forward. You're like, okay, so Game 6, we got
Lynn.
Shit, I should know that. Yeah.
After okay. Lynn Swan, obviously.
There was. When you had Eovaldi, okay, so we're going to get Eovaldi for Game 6, and then Game 7, you're like, fuck, who is it? Scherzer?
Yeah.
And if you get Scherzer, then who? Scherzer's past his prime. He's done, right? It's like
he's not done. He's coming off an injury.
He's done. He's not any type of future.
Holy crap. Horny Gnome is in the house. Shane.
If my pants weren't off already, they would have shot off right then.
Just off.
Yeah, big cheers.
What little pubic hair I have is falling off.
God, you have pubic hair?
I said what little.
Oh, okay. I asked you a while back. It's like, do you do any trimming or whatever? No, I don't do anything.
No, I do.
It's just your hair, like your beard is down there. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
No.
You got to give that nub a little bit of room to grow.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Makes it look bigger.
Yeah. But, I like, even like me, I was like, it's over. It's no big deal. It's like, hey, had a good run.
Not.
I was like, it had a good run. They had a good run. And, I love the team. The sticks are there. They just got to get a little bit more consistent, not get over emotional. They need another pitcher. They need.
It's all on his chin.
Yeah. But I was the same, but I wasn't like this team sucks, blow it up, because I'm like, no. This is like your lineup from 1 to 9 is awesome. You've got 2 good pitchers. You need to work in some good starting pitchers. Look, DeGrom went down early, right? DeGrom went down. It wasn't Tommy John, right?
Let's just be honest. We called that when they signed him.
Yeah,
he's going to get hurt, and he's going to miss most of the year at some point.
He's not coming back.
He'll be back.
You got Leclerc as
year.
but he's not a great closer either. You don't have a setup man. You need a setup man. You need a relief pitcher and things like that.
Oh, no, Lee.
Oh, God.
I wish I could come to the World Series. I got COVID for the first time ever.
Oh, so you got a light sniffle? Like, COVID is not a big deal.
He's got a cough.
Is that weird that I said that? Because are we going to get shut down on YouTube or some shit?
He's like Zoolander. I got the black lung.
Yeah. The whole thing with your fair weather fan and also with these Ranger fans, back in 2010, 2011, they went through it and they were one strike away from being
Twice.
World Series champs twice, back-to-back years. And it just didn't work out. And then like this year, like shit, it's fucking Astros. And like other people are like, let's bring on the Astros. Go, why? You guys have only won like 4 games this season against them. They're a superior team like to them against them. But
I think like all playoffs, every team they played has beat them in the regular season.
I put a little mustache down there from time to time. Yeah. Yeah, I like a little mustache, maybe a little Burt Reynolds
as well. His beard, he's saying. One strike away twice in the same game. 2011. Goddamn, David Freese. Or
no,
that's on Cruz, right?
Yeah, it's Cruz. It's not David Cruz.
Or is that on Wash for leaving Cruz in there when you're up?
Let me tell you this.
Why don't you put a defensive player out
Garcia is not making that same mistake. Garcia's he's the absolute lightning rod of this team. Seager's a great player, but he has, Adolis Garcia has been the absolute lightning rod for this team. It's been great to watch, fun to watch, all hell breaking loose. And let me tell you, if you don't think that like MLB doesn't get involved with certain things, what's his name got
what's up, Lizzie?
Suspended 2 games, right? They're like, well, we're not gonna suspend him for the ALCS. We'll suspend him next year.
He appealed it.
Yeah,
he appealed it.
Yeah.
And it would have, had they won, and it wasn't upheld, he was suspended for the first 2 games of the World Series.
Oh, sure. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No.
Brian Abreu.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't have done it. But I'm with you. Like a lot of fans were like flipping out. Like I was flipping. I was like, it was already over for me. I was like, you know what? It's fine. I know what we need. And there's no shame for getting to where we were. But
Marty asked who are the Rangers playing. They're playing the Arizona Diamondbacks in the World Series, a team that beat them 2 out of 3.
Yeah. I want the Phillies because I wanted to go to the game and watch Bryce Harper. Like,
I love Bryce Harper.
Just be wild as shit out there. Yeah, he's a dirtbag. Just like he embodies the entire Philadelphia area.
Brian Abreu was going to bean Dusty Baker on his way out the door.
Oof.
Here's my thing. And
R.I.P.
I didn't have a skin in the game. I could care less. Rangers, Astros. Either one. Right.
No, one thing is opposite of what you're trying to say.
Doesn't even matter.
Okay.
You're not beating a guy when you're down by 2 to put 2 runners on late in the game. I don't think you're going to.
Maldonado didn't even look at Garcia when it happened. He looked down at the ground. That's a coward thing to do. And so I'm telling you, it wasn't one of those things.
Your face trips me out. It really bothers me. Feels weird not having a beard. Just a mustache has been exciting. Lots of ask for free mustache rides. Most asking our guys from work, but $20 is $20.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want to do? You just want to ride this mustache? Do it. I don't give a shit.
But
what's wrong with that?
I don't think he hit him on purpose.
That was definitely on purpose. Fuck it was so far inside and up on him. You know what I mean? He was looking for the meat. You know what I mean? It's always one of those. Dude, could you imagine getting hit by Garcia, but Chapman in the back of your fucking knee?
It would hurt.
Oh my God! Did you see it? You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I listened to all the games because I was out driving, and so I was listening to all the games.
So it's fucking time. Garcia or not Garcia?
And then we had the fastest hit by pitch in MLB stats history. Glad you guys can still walk,
bro. 104 miles an hour. He throws it so wild ass that it goes around his first leg, and as he's jumping out of the way, it hits him in the back, like right the fucking knee right here.
Oh, okay.
It hits him right there. 104 miles an hour. He just fucking he gives
That's
it the door.
He
goes, oh. I mean, dude, it's the most insane shit you ever seen in your life. I go, holy shit. I go, I hope he's all right. I swear to God, I hope he's
Shane
okay.
said I've been hit by 65 miles per hour, and I couldn't imagine 30 miles per hour over that.
I've been beamed by 65 or 70, and it fucking hurts so bad. It hurts so fucking bad. But I've been hit by other, like even in I've been hit by baseball bats and everything. It's just catching. You get hit by everything, but getting beamed, you got no padding on, you got no gear, and you get hit. You're like, fuck. That was one of my biggest fears. Always playing and always hitting was getting hit, and it affected how I played. And I was like, when I was a teenager, I got by on it. But I think after I got plunked one time, it's like, these guys can't control shit, man. It's like, every time the ball come, I just toss it back in the air and walk backwards. It's like,
Chapman also has the fastest recorded ball in MLB history at 108 plus. Worst guy to get hit by. I played 1 year of baseball in the 5th grade, and I got hit once a game.
Got pissed.
I always got hit. I always got hit in every single game.
Well, you got that face.
And I played one season. I go, you know what? I'm done. Like I was out after that because I'm getting plunked once a game. It just sucked.
Were you as fat back then as you are now?
No, great shape back then.
Great shape. I don't think you've ever been in great shape.
Dude,
I just don't see how that is ever a thing.
Nonstop sports and stuff.
Yeah, but you're always just kind of, you're just kind of fat. No? What was your like freshman year? What was your weight?
I most of high school I was sitting like around 170 to 180.
That's fat, dude.
No, I wasn't.
That is fat back then.
No.
You're like 5'7".
No, I'm not.
How tall are you, Alan?
5'10".
Who's taller, me or you?
I don't know.
The fact that you said that is that we're the fucking close to same height, right? And I'm 5'8", 5'9".
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
you are not 5'10". You're not 5'10" with your fucking heels on.
I don't wear heels in public.
Dude, that's big. How big were you in high school? Were you a meaty fella? You a meaty fella?
No, I was in shape. I played a ton of sports.
No, I mean that doesn't matter. I know a lot of linemen that were playing a bunch of sports, but they were like 400 fucking pounds.
Yeah.
You got your senior high school pictures?
I mean, not with me.
No. I'm just saying in general. Do you know where they are?
Yeah.
Bring them on over.
Okay.
I got mine. My aunt sent them to me. She was making fun of me, and she goes, "Here, look at this big-eared fucker." I was like, the fucking doors I got hanging off my head. I never said "huh" one day in my life. But bring him over. Let's we'll put it on for the show or something.
Okay.
Like that. Or maybe for the Patreon. We'll post our high school pictures on the Patreon.
Okay.
Patreon.com/Strikeout Beer. And we welcome anybody that wants to join. Alan's got your first month anyways, but we're gonna share high school pictures. Yeah. You know what? I'll throw Lizzie's on there too. Kind of juggy. I'm just saying. We'll see.
Maybe I wasn't one. I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, you don't even know?
I think I was, but I don't know. I don't know.
I hate guesstimations. I hate when people don't know.
But I wasn't fat in high school.
No. Not pudgy.
No.
Little pudgy.
No.
Semi pudgy.
No. I was in good shape.
Were you skinny? Or were you muscular?
I was. I would say I was like I wasn't like,
yeah.
Right. But I played hockey like every day of the week.
That keeps you thin.
It's like because I had big legs, but it wasn't there. My legs were very muscular back then. Playing a ton of hockey, ice and roller. Like I used to had over by where I lived, I had a hill that led to this park where I went and played a lot of hockey at. That I would, when I went to that hill, I always skated backwards because I worked a lot on my backwards skating because I played a lot of defense when I played hockey.
Oh, so you're slow.
So I wasn't slow.
Defensemen play slow. The defensemen are slow.
No,
so you're not an offensive player.
I was an offensive defenseman.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
I scored a lot of goals, and I would come up, but
I'm 5'11", and my senior year was 165 senior year. I was like a $155. Yeah, my senior year.
I don't know.
And I was just rails. Like, bench 325 back then. I didn't bench a lot. I was skinny. I couldn't bench a lot of weight.
We didn't have like a workout program because like when I played ice hockey for the school, it was a club sport.
Oh, okay.
It was before it became UIL. It was the first 2 years of the ice hockey program here in the DFW area, right? Yeah. Which would have been
Did you graduate 98 or 99?
98. I graduated 98.
So then your first year was senior year.
No, my junior year.
Okay. Good. They didn't have in the Metroplex until 98 year here.
So there was more teams my senior year, but my junior year, it was like us, Grapevine. It was Richland, Grapevine, Colleyville, and
so your local schools.
LD Bell, I think.
Okay.
And then our senior year, like Southlake was in it, and a lot of other schools.
We always talk about that too because like maybe we would have played again, but we never. I don't think we went that far across the Metroplex. We always stayed in this side.
What school did you?
The Colony.
Yeah, I don't.
No, we never played over there because we only played at Isoplex, Reunion Arena, and then the training facility for the Stars as well. So
we played a lot of games out at Will Rogers.
Yeah, so y'all were staying at Fort Worth. We were down
south. Yeah.
Final thoughts on this beer. Again, we're having
UFO Journey to Pumpkin Planet, seasonal spiced and brewed with real pumpkin puree. Dangdo Marty, I jumped over here. I was 6'1", 165 in high school. I'm now 6'1", 175.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. I knocked mine out. I give it 2 solid thumbs up for real. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's great. The next beer we have up is Great Divide Pumpkin Ale. This is an annual beer that we always get our hands on and go into. And there's a couple things I think we're going to talk about that. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There you go.
For the UFO, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
Big
Not
time,
overly
right?
pumpkin.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of pumpkin.
I would say so too. Yeah. You said we've had UFO before. I just happened to notice there was they got some 12 packs out there, some variety packs, and like I seriously want to go take a peek at them a little bit more because I think it'd be behooving.
So real quick, starting next week, we start accumulating beers for Beer Miss.
I was going to ask you about that.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
I'm getting up too, so we're gonna.
What do you mean? I'm not getting up.
Oh, okay. I figured we.
No, I was. But if you're new to the show, Beer Miss is our beer advent calendar, and what me and Rapid Dave do is we exchange 24 beers.
Oh yeah.
And through the whole month of December, we drink a different beer every day. And what we're going to do this year, typically what we do is for every week in November, we each bring a 6-pack, a beer for the other person, and we exchange beers. This year, we're going to do a little bit different. We're still going to bring a 6-pack of beers every week, a 6-pack of different beers every week. And no, we have not, Billy Joe. We've been waiting for you. When Rapid Dave comes back after we talk about Beer Miss, we'll talk about the movie. We actually watched 2 movies, Billy Joe. We watched Army of Darkness and Evil Dead 2. We'll talk about both of those after Rapid Dave gets back, after we finish talking about Beer Miss. We were waiting for you before we talked about it. But with Beer Miss, what we're going to do this year is we're each going to bring a 6-pack every week of different beers. We're going to bring them here. We'll show you what we bring every week. And then, because there's 5 weeks in November, the 5th week, we're going to do a draft. So we're going to have 48 beers sitting here on the table, and we're each going to pick a different beer until we have our 24.
I was going to ask you if you want to do something a little bit different this time. Not totally different, but I was at Total Wine and I noticed that they had the Shiner Advent calendar, which is they have 12 beers, So, but it cuts in really hard, and then you got to find another handful of beers. But you just want to do randos?
Yeah. So we're going to bring 6 different beers every week, and we'll show everyone, hey, here's what we brought, and then the 5th week in November, we will do our draft.
You ever yawn or something like that? Your jaw pops.
Yeah,
it just pops.
And
so
like you kind of like
hard.
have your jaw kind of stick, and you're like, and you got to kind of. Yeah,
it actually pops so fucking hard. My
Billy
eyes
Joe
shook.
showed up and asked if we did the movie reviews yet, and I said no. We were waiting for him.
Yep, we were waiting on you, big boy.
He said movie review. I said no. Spoiler alert: we did 2 movies.
Oh, that's a good one.
But yeah, so we're gonna start doing that. And as always, guys, if you want to play along with Beer Miss, have a different beer every day. For every beer that you want, you drink a different beer every day. Do a review. If you want to just do audio reviews and send them to us, you can. If you want to do video reviews, post them in the Strikeout Beer group or post them on your page and tag us. But for every beer that you do, so 12 beers of Christmas in December, we actually do 24, Marty.
We do 24, but the 25th one, is the 25th one is You'll Shoot Your Eye Out? Is that
You'll
24th?
Shoot Your Eye Out. That's number 20. Yeah, okay. Christmas Eve.
Christmas. Oh, so 24.
But we typically do, we do 24, and then that's on the 24th day.
Okay.
But yeah, so we do 24. But again, for everyone that you do, you'll be entered into a drawing to win some Strikeout Beer stuff.
Yeah, get you a nice little shirt, koozie, sticker, whatever we want to send you.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
And if you've got all that stuff, we'll make something for you. How's that sound?
Yeah,
we'll get you something new.
Yeah, cheers
and exciting.
Yeah.
But right now, Great Divide pumpkin. What was it?
Ale, pumpkin ale. Yeah, we have a really good time during the Beer Miss and whatnot. Yep. It's a lot of wild ass beers, but there's a lot of just good tasty beers. I try to go seasonal, and I think I'm going to try to do that this year because like last year, I think I grabbed some other randos that I know you hadn't had before, but it's like it's out of season. I'm like, no. I want to keep it this way.
Will you make a Rapid Dave mask?
Fuck.
He's been asking you for like 2 years now.
So you want my face on a mask?
Yes.
I think I can get Lizzie to do that.
Marty said anything would be new for me.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
And like we encourage people to find friends to do this with, right?
Yeah, you should, because if you share beers, there's nothing better, I think, than sharing beer. You're buying a sixer for your pal. Your pal's giving you a sixer.
Yeah,
and it's like it just enhances the season, right?
It enhances your friendship as well.
Of course.
You know,
I really do think it does. It when all that you're talking about sharing beers, you know how happy we are when we get beers from Zach and Scott.
Oh, love it.
Exactly. And it's around the holidays, everybody's trying to, hey, let me get you this, let me buy you a sixer. We had, Daniel dropping off beers on the porch and stuff like that. And it's like a magical feeling that you have beers showing up there. There you go. It's an 8:30 tip. Jesus, that's late.
Yeah.
I'm
But
never gonna get
we
you
do
out
a
of
lot of that. And like, there's nothing I enjoy more than like when Jay lived in the area, showing up to Jay's house with a 6-pack of beer. Like, hey, buddy, here you go. I'll do that for Mike Graham if I'm meeting up with him. I'll do that with Scott a lot. He'll have beers for me. I'll have beers for him. A little bit of both, but yeah.
But even during our draft, our fantasy draft,
Still
Nick
to come.
and other people show up and they
Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho.
I'm going to turn the camera around for this one because you don't want to see us. You're going to want to see them.
Yeah.
But people still show up and give us beers. Hey, try this beer. Have you tried this beer? And things like that. And we're always
most
excited.
of our pre-show beers.
Yeah.
Was from Scott.
Yeah.
Horny ass. What's your go-to spirit if you aren't drinking beers?
I'm a bourbon guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'll also tell you he's not a whiskey guy.
I don't like whiskey. I like bourbon.
Okay. It's whiskey is a bourbon. Bourbon's a type of whiskey.
I like bourbon. I don't like whiskey.
Okay.
There you go.
Marty, enhance your taste and spirits. Yeah. And that was like, for those of you who don't know,
Jonathan's as old fashioned.
Jonathan, what's up? Strikeout Beer started
Jack and Coke came back
with me getting you into craft beers.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do FanDuel lineups.
Yeah. FanDuel or DraftKings? FanDuel?
FanDuel.
Yeah.
And we would both be in the same thing, and whoever had the highest scoring won.
It's always so much fun.
The lowest scoring brought a 6-pack of beer to softball.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always something different every week.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how I got you into drinking craft beers. When you started, you're like, you were a Bud Light guy back then.
Bourbon is not whiskey. Alan does it all the time. He says it. I don't know if he's trying to draw me off sides.
It's a type of whiskey.
So, but the cool thing about that whole bet was
how many different types of whiskey you have in your freezer right now?
My freezer,
fridge.
I don't keep.
Okay. How many in the house?
I don't keep bourbon or whiskey in the freezer.
How many in the house?
I don't know. I finished that one off. I don't know. I can go look if you want me to look.
But you have 5 or 6.
Probably 5.
Okay.
Probably 5.
From the not whiskey guy.
Maybe 6.
But here's the thing. I get, so yes, you have whiskey, you have bourbon, but bourbon is a type of whiskey.
So anyways, I can go check. I'm going to let you read this comment, but let me do this real quick. The cool thing about our bet was this, is that you got
everyone wins.
Well, everyone wins because you split the sixer with the person. Now, the only problem is you have to pay for it, but you still get half of it anyways.
Yeah. Oh, no, I have to buy beer, but I was already going to buy beer as it is, right? But yeah, that's kind of how everything started with the beer reviews and things like that. And it just kept going from there. It was a beer/softball podcast, and then we turned into beer/fantasy football, and then now it's beer/ whatever the hell we want to talk about. But yeah, it's fun, and we love Beer Miss Time because it's, again, you're drinking a different beer every day. It's a lot of fun. Jonathan, real quick. So I don't know how people have drank bottles of whiskey collected at their little bar. If I buy a bottle, I'm going to finish it. Someone explain it to me.
You want to know how many I have?
2 tastes for the price of 1. How many?
So there's 6 in the cabinet, but I'm pretty sure there's 2 more in the fridge or in the freezer because they're shittier whiskey. So you keep it cold. I keep that Kentucky Deluxe on that ice, baby.
Those plastic bottles.
I love going back to just the roots, man. I'd like a nice plastic bottle of whiskey every so often when you want one. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think so. So the thing is, like, so like I have a couple bottles of whiskey right now.
Uh-huh.
I keep my whiskey in the freezer at the house. I like my whiskey cold, right?
That's why I got the blocks.
That's it. I've got the blocks too, but like I like to keep it cold.
Best beer's finished off in a bourbon barrel. You damn right about that.
Oh, buddy.
And I used to hate it. And now I'm terrified of it. I'm like, I don't want to drink it. But then I start drinking. I'm like, this is pretty good. It's gonna get crazy.
We had a Monday a couple weeks ago where we just drank 4 beers and we were both trashed after 4 beers.
We're all fucking bourbon barrel.
One of them was 14%, almost 15.
Yeah.
But you've got the people that they'll buy again. I have a couple different bottles of whiskey at the house. I don't drink just whiskey most of the time. Most of the time I'm drinking beer. But I do like whiskey, and I like to have some in the house. The problem is like when I drink whiskey, I'm doing it one of 2 ways. I'm drinking it just straight in a whiskey glass with a giant ice cube in it, right?
Yep.
Or I'm mixing it with like Coke, right?
I have 20 bottles of whiskey now. I love trying new ones. Yeah. I mean, there's some out there that, I definitely want to try, and I have, and I've gone through, but no, I keep about anywhere between 4 and 6 in the house, and depends on who comes over and who wants a little something.
Yeah.
It's anywhere from Jack Daniels to Woodford Reserve or Basil Hayden's. Or Tullamore. I mean, I got Irish whiskey, I got English, I got Irish whiskey, Kentucky whiskey, I got bourbon. But I think that's it. Yeah.
Again, all whiskey, but different types of whiskey, right?
Yeah.
But like
I don't keep Canadian whiskey
the problem that I have with whiskey is I drink it like I drink my beer, and I'm just pounding it back.
I've said it a million times during the show.
It's a mistake, right? And like I'll be sitting there and I'll be doing I'll mix it with Coke, right? And I'll start off with like a little bit of whiskey and more Coke, and the more I have, it becomes one of those where it's like 98% whiskey and 2% Coke, where you've got the Coke and you're just like,
yeah, I don't
just
do
a
the
splash, right?
The only mixer I do with mine is water. I don't put any type of Coke or anything else in there.
I bet those 20 bottles. No, I know whiskey. I know Nahorny, and those are not small bottles. Those are all big bottles. Him and whiskey.
I totally forgot. Yeah, I got like Fireball and like 2 other whiskeys in the fridge.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably like 8.
Billy Joe, I was talking to Rapid Dave about this earlier today. We were talking about all the different Evil Dead movies, Army of Darkness. I said there was even a show. It was Ash vs. Evil Dead, and it was on. I think it actually might have ended up being on Stars. Is that what network it's on?
Stars or
Billy
Showtime?
Joe? Stars or Showtime? I think it was Stars.
It's a comedy series.
Yeah.
3 seasons. It's on Hulu right now with the subscription. You get it on Stars or YouTube.
Stars.
Yeah, so it must be
Stars.
Yeah.
Stars.
Right,
so let's get in the movie.
I guess.
Let's get in the movies. So Billy Joe, now had you ever seen Army of Darkness before you just watched it?
No, I didn't even know it existed.
Okay.
Yeah. I was about to go get some whiskey just to talk about this.
Just drink the beer.
I'll drink the beer.
Okay.
I'll behave if I'm being told to behave. That's fine.
We still have another beer to drink.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
You still got to keep waiting.
I'm waiting and waiting and waiting.
But so Army of Darkness. So you've actually gone and started working your way backwards in the movie.
I'm Tarantinoing the whole damn thing.
Because you watched Army of Dead, and that's what we talked about watching for the show. Billy Joe brought it up, and we're like, yeah, let's watch it. I've seen it several times. I hadn't seen it in a couple of years.
When a top star or a top fan recommends a movie, you watch it.
Right.
He's our top fan.
Yeah.
I've got documentation on that. I almost posted it.
So what did you think about Army of Darkness?
It was so fucking dumb. Like I didn't finish it the first night. It's like, I was half cocked anyways. And I'm sitting there watching her. What am I watching?
So they don't make movies like they made Army of Dark. Like there's no movies like that anymore, right? Where it's
not
like
now.
it's like a scary movie, but it's like a B-roll movie.
Oh, they definitely have them. They're out there. This is not like it's not cutting edge by any stretch of imagination.
No.
It was back in like 1991, 1992.
I think it was 90. Yeah.
There's a lot of other stupid ass like scary movies and like horror movies because it's classified as a horror movie, right?
Right. But Army of Darkness is nothing.
No,
like it's more of a.
I can't watch horror movies because I'm a big P.
Yeah.
And this one was like so stupid. It was like watching it. I don't even want to say Mel Brooks because it's not like, I don't want to besmirch Mel Brooks.
Marty, cool. Start making a word game in the stream. If you say a certain word, you have to drink. Be cool on the weekend. Oh, we're all down for drinking games.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a fun movie though.
Really?
I have fun watching it. I've watched it several times. I went through the missus hadn't seen the Evil Dead movies of the Army of Darkness, and we went through during COVID. And you're all sitting at home and you're just trying to find stuff to do. And we went through because it was also like around the same time, like they did a remake of Evil Dead, which was more along the lines of a horror movie, a remake. And so we watched that and I said, did you ever see the original? She's like, no. I was like, oh, let's go. We're going down this rabbit hole.
Okay.
And so we watched the original Evil Dead 2, which leads directly into Army of Darkness. Right. But to me, it's a fun movie. I enjoy watching it, and like you also have like elements of it where you're watching it, and I know Billy Joe will get a kick out of this, but like you're watching Army of Darkness, and there's certain points in time where you see Bruce Campbell, Ash, and you think he's
Bubba
almost
Hotep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like we're at the end where it's like it's good to be king, baby.
Yeah.
He's Elvis right there, right?
Give me some sugar.
Jonathan, my lady loves all those movies. Not my thing, man, but I get it. I think they're fun. Like those are like kind of like they're classified as scary movies, but they're fun to watch. Right.
Let me say this. Lizzie told me this is a cult classic type.
Army of Dark. 100% a cult classic type thing. Yeah.
This thing would not survive any recent time. It's like, you're talking almost 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.4 on IMDb. I think it had like a 4 point something. What the hell was it? I was looking for it a minute ago. 4.6 out of 5 stars. This movie sucks. But it clicks for back then. If you watched it back in the day, and it's like full of nostalgia and other things, shit like that, and whatever.
So let me ask you. So when you watch these, what were you doing when you were watching it?
Sitting there drinking. I was drinking.
You know what though?
I was on it.
I actually think those are good movies to sit down and drink and watch. Bruce Campbell is a national treasure. Yes.
I think you're right about that.
I absolutely love. But so I'm watching.
He embraces all this shit.
Oh yeah, no, he's
100%.
Yeah. Right? Because the Ash versus the Evil Dead, that was just like a few years ago.
Yeah.
That series came out.
Yeah. It was definitely recent.
I was sitting there and I was watching Evil Dead 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching it, and there's several scenes where like I actually would like to have a remake of Evil Dead 2, but not updated, kind of in the same vein that it is now, that it was then.
All right.
Instead of Bruce Campbell, give me Jim Carrey.
No.
Dude, the scene where he's sitting there and his hand's taken over, right? And he's fighting himself.
You think of the claw from the liar.
I think a liar. What are you doing? I'm kicking my own ass.
Kicking my own ass.
And there's so many parts where I'm sitting there and I'm watching that, and I'm thinking like, I almost think like Jim Carrey took like
he probably did
parts of Bruce Campbell. Like I would, but
they all
but,
still
but let
liberties.
me take it. You know what I mean? Let me take it a step further.
What is it called? It's called something, right? Like using liberties or
homage. You're right.
Yeah.
Marty said, "Scary movies don't scare me anymore. Last time I was scared from a movie is 10 years old. Watching When the Last Screaming Stops. Never even heard of that one.
Every scary movie scares the shit out of me. I'm a giant P.
Yeah.
And so
Billy Joe, I met Bruce and I got him to sign his book. That's awesome.
Yeah. Maybe we should check out When the Last Screaming Stops, but it sounds like it might be too fucking scary. Back on my bullshit. I don't know what that means.
Is it on the Unlikely Role Models podcast?
That's still a thing?
No, I don't think so.
Everybody has a podcast now. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Everybody has a podcast.
But like I also thought like let's redo Evil Dead, where you do it just like it was then.
You're the worst thing.
You don't
ever.
update it.
Yeah.
With Jim Carrey.
No.
But everybody else is played by Muppets.
I mean, now you're talking. I think you have something here.
I think I got something. But like not only that,
a monster would eat virgin hearts. How much nudity are we talking? Because I think that's what's going to play. Like
the more nudity, the more Rapid Dave is in.
Yeah, I think so. And like even the movies I was sitting there like about to fire up or whatever, there's some that's like, Lizzie was saying it reminded her of
Said not much.
What's it? Toxic Hero, Toxic Avenger?
Toxic Avenger, which they're redoing with Peter Dinklage.
I'm gonna watch that. I think I'm gonna watch
I want to watch the original one.
Yeah, OG one. I'm gonna watch it, OG one. Like this week.
Okay. You watch it. Where's it at?
I don't know. I'm gonna click the button and say Toxic Avenger, man. Campy old horror has something to it. Oh boy.
Yes, it does.
Those camp things and those horror movies or whatever. There's some that I don't worry about. Like even like Friday the 13th doesn't bother me because I sit there and watch it and then
it's free on Pluto TV.
Okay, cool.
Or Tubi.
And with those movies,
or hell, Amazon Prime too.
Even when I tell like Lizzie, she goes, "How the hell are you watching this?" I go, "I'm like, well, like Friday the 13th, it's his mother. Yeah, no, I can take out some fucking 60-year-old woman, no problem, right? The problem is Jason. You can't kill Jason, right? The other problem is Freddy. You can't kill Freddy. Right. You can't kill Michael Myers and all this. That's the shit that scares the shit out of me.
Okay,
these fucking frittatas that you can't kill. You know what I mean? So
Billy just said when he was thrown into the pit, it was hilarious. How many movies have you seen with a pit and no one does it like Bruce? When I think like him being thrown into the pit, I was thinking Star Wars.
I thought the same thing, and I said
Rancor, right?
Well, the whole thing too. The claws or the spikes were like this,
right?
But the pit was
you're speaking Star Wars, yeah.
And I go, why didn't you just walk outside of where they're closing? You know what I mean? Because it's the spikes are this wide, but the pit's this wide. Just
I don't know if there was room like
that. There was one. I saw it.
But like you're watching that, and like the thing with those movies is like anytime anyone dies, like the blood is like over.
Oh
like,
shit!
Hilariously
blood, everything.
Too much,
he had
right?
blood going everywhere.
And so like the first guy gets thrown in there, and they're sitting there, and everything's quiet, and all of a sudden you're rah, 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 and then it's just like absurd amount spraying out.
That old lady that was on his ass for a little bit, she wasn't too bad to look at either. So that's the cool thing about like these crazy movies. They didn't spare no expense when it came to you know what? Get in there, honey. We're gonna give me some sugar. There are ones you can't kill already dead, right? Yeah, but they'll kill you. That's my whole thing with these things. It's like that. I think that's the most terrifying part. Is like you can't kill them, you can't do anything about them, and it's like But now, like as an adult,
do you like Jeepers Creep? You mean Jeepers Creepers?
I never saw that one. I never saw it.
It was. I remember watching it, and I was like, "This was pretty dumb." Yeah. Like.
So,
but it's one of those again. It's a cult classic.
I doubt Lizzie's watching right now, but I'm going to say this. So now, when I go to sleep, I don't care. The sheets aren't pulled up; they're thrown off me. I'm welcoming sweet, sweet death. Fucking release. Like just get me now, please. Because I know with most of them, they're just going to kill me. They're not hanging me. Like it's not like that Leatherface fuck that's going to like put me on a hook and like they're going to eat me for dinner later. Like all these other people are just going to kill me.
Maybe.
And if I fire off enough rounds, but maybe they'll hey fella, you're done.
I like when okay, hold on. Marty said if you're being chased, never go into a barn with every implements known to man.
I think I saw that on a commercial once. Was it
Geico?
Geico. Yeah.
Let's hide here by the chainsaws, guys.
Let's head to the abandoned cemetery. Yeah. Let's get the running car. Are you insane?
Let's hide over here by all the chainsaws. You're right. Unlikely Role Models podcast. I like when a horror movie does something new with an old foe, like 28 Days Later, running zombies.
I'll tell you what was that one that had zombies? Z? World
War Z.
That shit
running
was
zombies
crazy.
and Brad Pitt. Yeah, that
full
one was
speed.
Crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bro. Full speed zombies, fucking shit. I'm gonna die of a heart attack before it's even over. Don't even worry about me.
Hey,
I'm gonna give up.
Ruby Soho's on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ruby Soho.
If you guys have TBS, turn it on TBS real quick. This is what we've waited all week to see. Not her specifically, but I guarantee this match is gonna be pretty good.
Hey, I'm in on Ruby Soho. But yeah, I'll tell you what, like one of my favorite scary movies is 13 Ghost.
Oh, he loves it. That's what he said. Now, 13 Ghosts.
No, he was at LOI. I love it. I think he's talking about what we're talking about.
13 Ghosts. It was phenomenal. On tonight.
I love that movie.
I remember watching it and I was like, it scared the shit out of me. like being a giant pea, like I say, but it was like, fuck, it's really good.
It was really good.
It's good.
That was the first DVD I ever bought.
Really?
I bought a DVD player, and the first movie I bought was 13 Ghosts. Absolutely love that movie. Think it's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. The first DVD player I ever bought was from Sears, people, and I bought American Pie. And
I got mine at Best Buy.
Ed.
Okay.
Ed and American Pie. I bought them both that night.
Let's see.
What's
that
up, bro?
Frankenstein mask with the lights. That's cool.
See the ass on
And
this thing
extra
about to
cool.
run across the
Oh yeah. No, I've seen that. Dallas Fort Worth, let's talk craft beer. You boys are making it out to 5th Orbit anniversary party at Celestial Beer Works on Saturday. No,
Nah, I don't like
No.
Celestial. It's all right though. It's cool that y'all are going.
no.
Are you going to go to a brewery that y'all don't support?
I'm like the opposite. Everyone in the group. I don't support Dallas breweries. I support Fort Worth. You know,
Just give it to
and no one in the group supports Fort Worth breweries. I'm like the only one.
Exactly.
So, but
Exactly.
yeah. Marty, speaking of Leatherface, I'm not joking. I had a friend that was in prison with that guy. He said that guy carried a Bible with him at all times. F that. What about Prey? What do you think about the new version of Predator series? I like the first one. I can't wait for the next one to come out.
Is that the one with the chick? With the
Yeah.
boy, I haven't seen it, but goddamn it, I want to.
It's really good. It's good.
Because of the clip art that I see, it gets me going every single time.
Yeah, it's. I thought the first one was really good. Cannot wait for the next one to come
Never
out.
seen it.
I will see the set with the lights off. Oh, okay. Well, Billy Joe, my first CD was Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh, DVD. DVD's Buckaroo.
He said CD. Yeah.
What was your first CD, Alan?
My first CD that I got was Dookie by Green Day, and the first one I bought was the Weezer Blue album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dangdo
Marty.
I guess it is
Pointing to that, and then let's talk craft beer is crying laugh emojis. So
cool.
yeah, what we got here? I thought it was amazing. Ready for the one set in World War II. Yeah. No, that's a new one. I can't wait for that one to come out. I haven't heard when it comes out. I've just seen it's like coming out soon. First DVD I ever bought was Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. That was definitely in my DVD collection. It was so great.
You missed one.
Dave, watch the movie The Last Screaming Stops with your wife. We got it written down.
You got it written down? There you go.
Yeah. First CD was Black Album by Metallica. Great one. That was a great album.
It just went live.
Role models. My first CD was Smash Mouth All Star.
Oh, Jesus. That's how you know, like, he's so much younger than we are, right? That's like a teenager fucking, like, we were already like 17 years old listening to that shit.
Yes.
All Star. I saw him, RIP, by the way.
All Star.
RIP.
Get your game on. Go play.
We saw him at the Glass Cactus in Grapevine. Holy shit, that was awesome.
We still have a Super Troopers DVD with the Blockbuster Video price tag on it. There you go.
At least you get to brag about something.
Yeah.
That's worthwhile.
That's the best thing you got going for you.
Yeah. If I have to hear one more thing about fucking Celestial or False Idol, I'm out.
Oh, which is confusing because they don't support Fort Worth, but they support False Idol. I'm just confused by that.
It's so weird.
My first cassette was Tupac.
Oh, going way back. Fucking way back. Bro, that's crazy. All right, we got like 10 minutes, man. What do we got to talk about?
Dude, we have so many things we have not talked about today.
Hammer them. Hammer.
Have you seen the Chris Olave? So Chris Olave got pulled over for doing 70 and a 35. Have you seen the police footage when he got arrested?
My dad, bro. I play for the Saints.
Yeah, and I love the police officer goes, and
exactly. Damn it! You want us to talk about Evil Dead 2?
Oh, we talked. That's where I talked about like where I want Jim Carrey to redo it, and Jim Carrey to play Ash.
Yeah,
and everybody else be Muppets.
Yeah, that's
like give me Evil Dead 2 with Muppets and Jim Carrey, and I'm so fucking in.
That ain't awesome. Man. Jesus Christ, old school. It's all right, buddy. It's all right.
Oh, so it was a recording. Was this? You guys have the best looking set going, and if it ain't awesome, you can kiss my ass.
This isn't even the best that we've ever done.
Oh no!
When I say it's me and Lizzie, because There's we dropped my first cassette was a Memorex. Oh my God. That's when you can record. You're sitting there waiting.
Tapes.
You're sitting there waiting for the goddamn guy on the goddamn radio to hit the button to hit it. Man. Yeah. Oh my God. Just play B-52s.
Or you hated it when they play like multiple songs in a row. Because like they would play your song and you miss like the first 5 seconds of it. It was like, oh yeah, that's my song. But you had to push 2 buttons. You had to push the record and the play at the same time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, our best, I think our best set here in this room, it was done like probably 4 or 5 years ago. It's out there somewhere.
Are you talking Halloween or Oktoberfest?
Halloween. And it
was that back when we had the TV back here?
We had the TV here. And as I walked in the room, all the smoke and shit was going on. We had
we had the smoke machine going in here. Yeah,
I had 2
that was a good time.
Skeletons here with clowns and shit on their face and whatever. And so it just worked, right? I'll try to figure it out.
The big skull you got out there by the front door right now, we've had right here.
Yeah, I think
before.
Yeah, we've had them in here.
Yeah,
even out in the den, we had them out there before.
Yeah. Froggy 98 LOL for the new Godsmack tune or something. Godsmack back in the day was pretty damn good.
It was all right. They had like what, 1 good song?
I had a couple.
Yeah, Evil Dead 2 was so Alan wants to remake it with Jim Carrey and a bunch of Muppets. So it sounds like something
I think would be great
on Sesame Street. So yeah, good. Fire.
10 minutes. It's now getting to good. I mean, hey, we're having fun. No. Let's see here.
Why are people coming after us?
Yeah. Olave.
I hope this next fight's better than this one because they're punching each other in the tit. I like the female ref though. She don't give no shit.
Oh no. And she's pretty juggy too.
Yeah, yank her up by the lips. Not those lips.
The bottom lips.
Right across, blew her up. Come on, man. Read the fucking English.
My first CD was Alice's Restaurant Massacre.
Oh, God. Don't shit on Godsmack. Yeah, tons of hits, including song picked by the representative of the Army. Yeah, they had like 1, 2 good songs. What? Were you in the Army or something?
I don't think he was.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, why are you claiming the Army if you weren't in the Army?
I support our Army.
How many hits did Godsmack? Will you read that fucking thing?
No. That's what you just said. I read the other comment. Now I'm reading the next one. It says no.
No, read that shit.
Read what? You literally just read this comment.
I Stand Alone is their biggest fucking hit.
Oh, Stand Alone.
That's it. That's all they got. I'm pretty sure that's all they got.
No, they got a couple other.
All Wound Up, Godsmack, Awake, Faceless. These all spares. Like they're like, if someone like, like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go watch Godsmack tonight, but I gotta listen to all their songs and shit like that.
This is who's opening for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, seriously, like what
Marty, I think my first CD was Huey Lewis and the News.
Fuck yeah!
Which album?
I gotta
Sports?
Know. You gotta know. You gotta
Goes to the movies? I mean, come on.
I hate that I'm sitting here, not over there, because I'd fire up a bunch of Huey Lewis in the News.
Oh,
Javi fucking loves Huey Lewis in the News.
The first time I sang karaoke was Huey Lewis in the News.
Huey Lewis in the fucking News.
We were out at the den, trashed off Imperials, and I went up there and I said, I'm gonna sing Huey Lewis in the News. They go, what song? I go, just pick one. And the guy picks, I Want a New Drug. So I'm up there trashed. I can't singing, I Want a New Drug. Oh my God. And which there is, I don't know if Javi still has it, but Javi had video. He still had that video a few years ago. Last time I ran into him.
No, not Javi from Patreon, Javi Rodriguez.
Yeah, Javi. That's who I know as Javi.
Who?
Javi, your buddy Javi.
My buddy Javi. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You gave his son a samurai sword.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure.
The only Javi I've went and drank with.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's in. He's down.
The movie Psycho uses them. Yeah. No, the American Psycho with Christian Bale. Phenomenal movie.
It's great.
Phenomenal movie.
Batman kills a Joker in that movie.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here.
I didn't even get to talk about the lane.
Do you think people want to hear you talk?
I mean,
all right.
Why else they tuned in the show?
What the
they
hell?
hear us both
You
talk.
said lane something like
These jerks in the lane. So
jerking. What lane?
you're driving on the freeway.
Oh, we got freeway talk. Oh my god,
freeway talk.
I almost
right?
told you about that shit today. I was like, fuck, I hate driving.
And so I'm driving down the freeway. I'm on the entrance lane.
Why do you call it the freeway?
I don't know. That's what it's called.
called the highway.
Freeway, whatever.
You fucking northerner.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But so I'm going on it, and I'm entering the highway,
On ramp.
the on ramp,
What?
on ramp.
Why are you saying it's so weird?
I don't know, man. I
God,
got
you're such
bubbles.
a frittata.
Oh, we got Tony Storm coming up. Well,
We're gonna hang around a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I mean, not live, but we're gonna hang around a little bit longer. Batman movie quote again. Why do you think I want to hear you talk?
But so I'm coming on the highway. Sorry, the highway.
That was from
and
man.
you've got the guy who's like, I'm coming on the lane, and my lane goes a while, and then it merges over,
that was
right?
awesome. What a great pickup.
And this guy comes on,
from the guy from the
guy that's already on the freeway.
karate
He
guy.
comes over to the entrance lane, and he's half and half because he doesn't want you to pass him up.
Wait, what lane are you in?
I'm on the oncoming lane. I'm merging.
The on ramp.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
And he's halfway. Like as soon as it
What's
becomes
halfway mean?
he's in between the two lanes.
Really?
His lane, yeah. Because he doesn't want you to pass him up.
What an asshole.
To which I just go on
Flirt.
to the
You got that fast car of yours.
that Forte it's got sport mode on it.
Deceptively quick.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
To which I just go onto the shoulder a little bit and pass him up,
Uh-huh.
and he starts slamming on his horn and flashing his lights.
Really?
Like, what are you doing, dude? They have a whole like system, right? Like the lane goes on for a while.
Yeah.
You don't merge like as soon as you get on the freeway. You go up a little bit, and you get in where you fit in, right?
Exactly. Did you start slowing down, like, and then block the lane, and then get out of your car with like a tool iron of some sort?
No. I went around them and just got on and just kept going.
Oh. Okay.
Like,
all right.
Marty said, give us at least another 30 minutes.
No, I gotta go out in the garage and have some smokes.
Street races in a Prius. We don't win a lot.
We don't win a lot. It's from Horrible Bosses, I think. Is that a Horrible Boss thing? Got some
Such
quotes.
a great movie.
Got some quotes going on.
Such a great movie. We don't win a lot.
We don't win a lot.
Highway or street means the width between the boundary lines of a publicly maintained way, any part of which is open to the public for vehicular trave.
You're doing great.
I'm just reading the words he put there. Trave is a word he put there. I think that one's mine.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Line them if you have them. Oh, we will here in a little bit.
I almost got
hold on, Ben.
I almost got a Ben Dawson. How are you?
It's my cousin.
Like real cousin?
Yeah.
That's amazing. You know who your cousins are.
I absolutely know who my
Yeah, loose family tree over there.
Him and his lovely wife Kristen, I worked the camera at their wedding.
Why?
They needed someone to work it. And I was like, I got it.
The video camera?
Yeah, the video camera.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It doesn't fork a lot. Yeah, no, I don't get it. The best, it's one of my things when you're driving, there's nothing more that infuriates me to the absolute extreme is some asshole in the left lane with his fucking hazards on. I wish you could sterilize and execute these people because there's nothing they're giving to society, but they're taking everything.
Scotland Scorpion, hand pink waving.
It's
What's
a waving
up,
thing.
Scotland?
Yeah, hey.
How's it going?
How are you?
But yeah, no.
Suck that foam down. Put it in your mouth. Speaking of freeway, yeah, dude, I hate it. I fucking every day. You know the best way to get someone to speed up in the left lane? Put your right blinker on. Because I think you're gonna fucking pass them. And they fucking speed up. Bunch of cunts.
Marty said, do you have drive-in theaters? We do have one out in Fort Worth.
Yeah, there's a handful.
Yeah, there's
there.
a couple here.
Yeah.
Scotland said, good morning. It's 2:40 hours here.
Damn, it's early in the morning for you. Are you? So I guess you're. Oh wait, hold on.
Is he
You're
in
6 hours
Scotland?
in? Yep, that's Scotland. That's Scotland time.
There we go.
Yep. Man, it's early. What are you doing up so late? I'm gonna steal a couple of your
Yeah, that's fine.
little droplets here.
Little drop a do. But yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that beer. It's got a great head on it. We're having Great Divide right now. This is brewed and canned by Great Divide Brewing, Denver, Colorado. This is pumpkin ale. I think that's all I got.
They have some winter stuff that we really like.
Oh yeah, we always go after it.
Vanilla porter.
Oh, you're playing
Which is
Fortnite, huh? Okay.
Going to bed now. Was playing some Fortnite. There you go. Did you pick up? I saw they had some Jack Skeleton skins that you could pick up in the shop.
I'll tell you this right now. I got an alert that said that there was a Michael Myers skin.
Oh,
I got up from the couch quick enough to pull the hamstring, but I walked it off. I got all the way to my table and I sat down. I go, "What the fuck is it? It's not here. Where is?"
Is it one of those you have to get through the?
I was like, I sat down and goddamn it, all there is Kid Leroy, and I'm like, fucking I was about to burn the house down.
Marty said Michael is in now.
Well, the thing was, if you waited 45 more seconds, it flipped from 6:59 to 7:00 p.m.
And he showed up.
Then he was there.
Did you pick him up?
Of course I fucking did. Check out my YouTube page. I posted him playing the fucking piano. That it's fucking.
Was
great.
he playing Piano Man?
Yeah, he's playing fucking Piano Man.
Sing us a song. You're the Piano Man.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Sing us a song tonight.
Yeah, no, he was in last night. I picked him up immediately and just went ahead and just fired him up. I played like one round of Rumble just to go ahead and test him out. Boy, they fucking hate him. Boy, I was abused in that game. But
does he just walk everywhere? Like when you're running,
couldn't even run. Couldn't even get a run.
I was just saying, like if you do it, like you got to he can be running like at a faster pace, but he still has to be walking.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like
motherfucker never broke a sweat.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get the there's a backpack bling. I think it's a pumpkin. But
there's a Bruce Campbell ash skin. Oh, buddy,
not right now.
Well,
It's
Billy
from
Joe
earlier.
has it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's from earlier, yeah.
Which, if you were asking me if anyone had it, I would say Billy Joe.
So, but yeah, no, I picked it up and I was sitting there playing it the whole time. It has the emote where it plays the fucking theme song, but when he's playing it, he's sitting there playing with the he hits it with a slash his butcher knife,
right? The machete. He's got the machete.
Whatever, and that's his pickaxe. Is this fucking knife? So you're just sitting there slashing
awesome.
people the
That's
whole fucking
awesome.
time. Yeah. So, Fortnite always finds a way to take your money from you, and they took it from me yet again.
Yeah.
What do we got over there?
Let's see here. We got that. We got NBA starting up.
Yeah, starts.
The Mavs
last
are
night.
playing right now, but we don't have it on.
Where's the controller at?
There's one.
Let's see what we got there. You said ESPN, I think.
Yeah, ESPN.
Okay, yeah.
We got the Mavs playing the Spurs, a little Wemby action.
If anybody needs my ESPN login, just let me know. I'll get you.
Old school, that would be awesome if while running he would still look like walking, like in dreams.
Oh yeah. Or you're trying as fast as you can to get away, but you can't get away. So you're clawing at the fucking ground, just trying to. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So NBA starting up. We have the NBA fantasy league that we're doing for the first time.
Yeah.
We got the NHL league going on. I'm 2-0 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Looking pretty good so far.
It's the layup line. It's not on yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's fun. We have NBA and NHL going on right now, and we make it a free league, but there's money involved because I think a hundo goes to the winner of each of the leagues. We give
stuff to the winners for sure.
So I appreciate everybody taking their time out of their day to join the NHL league, to join the NBA league. You made some changes to the NHL league today.
Yep. Added 2 more bench spots and got rid of the can't cut list.
There you go.
So
we're super this is a wide open league of a handful of players, and it's our first year doing
6, I think 6 in the NHL and 8 in the NBA.
Yeah. Just trying to test it out and see what we like. But, we want to do fantasy all year round. We want to have fun. We want to try this out. And big shout out to Old School Wizard, the OSW.
And Mrs. Old School
2.0. Well, I'm saying him because he won the WNBA league.
He did.
He's the, the proud owner of a new customized can crusher.
Did we get a picture of you?
He did.
Okay.
One-off customs. Check him out on Facebook
Go
or
look on
YouTube.
the NBA fantasy.
Yeah. Check them out on Instagram and whatnot. That's where we met them. They actually gave us a free crusher.
One-off custom creations.
Yeah. So Alan has it as a house. It's really cool.
Strikeout Beer one.
And so Old
Posted
School
a few
has
things
his.
with it. I'll post some more with it.
Yeah.
And the last thing I have here is we're running into a lot of situations here, like in like retail stores and things like that. Billy Joe, come with that hashtag
Oh,
Felicity. Thank you
absolutely.
so much. Where you're running in a situation where people just don't want to work. Like, I can't tell you how many times I go into a store, whether I'll go to an Albertsons, a Target, a Walmart, just any retail store. And you got employees sitting there on their phones, especially around like the self-checkout lines, right? They're not paying attention to the people checking out. They're sitting there on their phones, showing each other videos and things like that. Well, I was in Target last week and I was looking for something at Target.
Boy, I don't go to Target.
And I couldn't
Marty's
find
back over on YouTube.
Marty's back. I couldn't find it. I can't remember what I was looking for, but I went up to an associate that was in that section and said, "Hey, do you know where blah, blah, blah is?"
Big black Kong dongs are.
No, those are double big black Kong dongs
Okay.
I look for.
Because
I got a guy for
Okay,
that.
there you go.
So I wasn't looking for that, but I was looking for something. I said, "Hey, do you know where such and such is?"
Mhm.
And they looked away from their phone for a second and they looked at me and they go, "No." And they turned back around and they went back to their phone. And I was like,
Okay.
and I just kind of sat there for a second. I was like, "Do you think maybe you could help me out or maybe point me towards the direction of someone who would know?" And he looks at me and goes, "I don't know, man." And went back on his phone and walked away from me.
Oh,
And I was like,
there's nothing better than you getting bad customer service.
and I was like, huh, okay. And then I just left. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're not doing anything.
and I went somewhere else and got whatever I was looking for. Marty, tell them you need a beer.
I told you to stay out of the Target. I told you to stay out of Target.
I was actually there doing a job, and I couldn't find the item. And so,
Did you go to the manager?
no,
You didn't go to the floor
just
manager?
left.
General manager?
Said, "Item's not here."
No shit.
Yeah.
Said, fuck it. So
Item's not here. Still got paid.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck them. Jesus. So now we're doing the show in the dark. Obviously, if you're
Marty,
watching
I'm looking
us,
for a free beer. Marty, send us your address.
you still haven't sent out the other shit to Dyson. Jason. Why do I call him Dyson?
I don't know. Well, I need to get a shirt. I don't have a shirt that
You don't have a
size.
large shirt?
No, I don't have a large shirt.
Oh.
And that was last week. And I
Yeah.
went home and I looked and I don't have it. So I need a large shirt.
I got one somewhere. I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
But Marty, send us a message, strikeoutbeer@gmail.com.
He goes, I told you it's not free beer. It's free beer reviews.
I'll send you a beer, Marty.
Why
How
not?
does that sound?
Yeah. Why not?
Send us your address. I'll send you a beer.
There you go. Jesus. Are we done here? I feel like we're done here. I love that. I'm glad that someone, I think it was old school, that said turn off the lights. And I'm with you because it's
Turn off the
Halloween.
lights.
It's Halloween. This is our last show before
Well,
Halloween.
we have so many other lights here too. Though,
Halloween
right?
is on-
looks good.
Halloween is on Tuesday coming up. So usually if it lands on Wednesday, we don't do it because we got, kids got to go trick or treat and all that kind of shit. There's a party out front of my house.
I think there was one year it fell on a Wednesday, and I think I came over on Thursday to do the show. Right? Because I think so.
I think we didn't do it. He was like, no, fuck it. We ain't doing it. I think you got,
I
you might have came
gotta
over.
get out of the house.
Yeah, I think
right?
you would have came over anyways. Like, we ain't doing a fucking show, but you want to sit there and drink, we can. But we listen, Halloween's a big holiday around here, at least for us. We decorate our whole yard, and we go out front. We sit there and just fucking hang out. We play music, party. We don't want people to knock on the door. We actually go all the way out to the sidewalk, and we have a table with all the shit out there. And if it's cold, we have a fire. And Alan takes his kid around trick or treat and
TBS
stuff like
is
that.
doing 24 hours of Beetlejuice.
It's coming up. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Have you seen so Beetlejuice 2 is coming out?
Yeah.
Have you seen the posters and stuff?
I've seen a couple.
So is Michael Keaton's coming back as Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Winona Ryder's coming back,
Mhm.
and then what's her name? The chick
chick
from
from
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's Winona Ryder's daughter.
What if you like that kind of thing? Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, no, it's Halloween here, so we definitely try to do. Listen, that one video that I posted like a couple years ago, it was great. Like, it was fucking perfect. We had the TV right here, smoke fucking. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I tripped over the damn thing to it. Like, I think I cut it out, but I don't know if I kept it because you can see me go, fuck. I trip over one of the smokers. But yeah, we're full on ready for Halloween. I mean, you're ready, right?
Oh, can't wait.
Dude,
Can't wait. I
I'm
look
so
forward
excited.
to it. I go out I take the kiddo out, do trick or treating with her, and I wear whatever costume I like. Here, the last several years, I wear the costume. Like, I'll wear the average Joe's costume.
Okay.
Out. Last year, I wore the thing. Can't remember.
Thing
Thing one or thing two,
Yeah,
whichever one it was.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I wore my Bob Ross costume out while I was taking her trick or treating.
Yep.
But yeah, for sure.
It's always a big
it's
deal.
fun.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood that we go to, they go really all out. Like, there's that one house that we go to. They have like a sunroom, and they turn it into that candy store, that store from Harry Potter.
Oh, nice.
And so you go there, but they have like stuff for the kids, but then they have like alcohol candy there for the adults.
Nice.
To have.
Nice.
There's one guy that's got several working droids from Star Wars. He's also part of the 501st and stuff like that. He's got a working chopper, a working R2D2, and I can't remember the third droid right now. But he controls them with an Xbox remote and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, big time. I mean, I understand that some people have certain beliefs when it comes to Halloween and participating and things like that. But, especially in our neighborhood, when we first moved in, we fit right in. Like, people loved it. Like, we were here, and now there's some folks moving in here, and here, and it's like, shit, but they ain't participating. But
it's all questionable now.
But I want to be, I want to make sure that the kids from all the other neighborhoods, when they come by, we buy 5 or 10 bags, 5 or 6. I don't know why I said 5 or 10, 5 or 6 bags of candy. And I plan on going through every fucking ounce of that. And I hope so. And even the adults, the teenagers and stuff like that. And like, fucking shit. I'm giving, if you dress up and you want to come by and you're like, hey, trick or treat, I'm like, fucking, hey,
who cares?
And of course, we do the fireball shots for adults. And Lizzie talked about doing Jello shots. So I think she's going to do Jello shots this year. But yeah, no, I mean, more the merrier. Have fun, stay young at heart. Don't discourage your kids from having a good time, and enjoy yourself, and don't discourage your kids from enjoying themselves either. Go out there and
you got one life to live. Have fun with it.
Exactly.
Marty said, I can see a big bucket of candy in the middle of your desk if the budget can handle that. We've
done it before.
Most years, this is actually probably the first year we haven't had a bucket of candy in the middle. Normally, we do have a bucket of candy in the middle. But
Alan and Francis generally take care of that for me, But yeah, I
don't act like you don't eat the candy. Don't high road it.
I'll have it. Wednesday. You're gonna see a bucket of candy right there on Wednesday, November 1st. I'm off work because I got to tear all this shit down in front of my house. And but yeah, no, I don't know what it is, man. Don't fucking take these kids' childhood away because for some stupid fucking reason. You know what I mean? Let them go trick-or-treating. Let them go check out some shit. And if you're an adult, I got a cooler of beer and I got fireball shots, man. That's how I roll. That's how the fuck I do it,
Marty.
So
why don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
No, Alan didn't, but Francis definitely helped. But yeah, no, like last year, I think it was last year or whatever. I just kept putting it out because I just wanted to get rid of it. Because if not, after they left, I sit there and just fucking stuff my face. I just fucking go to town. So, but yeah,
I'll be sitting there. I'll just start throwing candy at me.
Yeah. I wanted you guys to eat it so much, but yeah, no, I see it around here. And, even I've had some like teenagers that were mentioned, like, thanks so much. I'm like, well, no problem. He goes, yeah, no, the other guy's like, we're too old to be trick-or-treating. I'm like, you're never too fucking old.
No.
You're never too old.
Dude, I'm 40 something years old and I play with Legos and Funko Pops and action figures.
Yeah. You're never too old. Have fun. Don't let go of your youth, and don't tell your kids they're too old for that kind of shit either. Let them have fun. Let them go until they're gone.
Yep.
So
real quick, let's wrap up and finish up. We are drinking from Great Divide, pumpkin ale, brewed and canned by Great Divide Brewing Company in Denver, Colorado. I love the whole Headless Horseman on here.
Of course.
What age did you quit? Trick or treating. I think I quit.
I was a teenager.
15 when I moved down to Texas.
Yeah, I was a teenager.
When I was still up in Michigan, I was still trick or treating, and I didn't trick or treat when I moved here to Texas. I didn't know a lot of people then.
It went from trick or treating to I'm going to hang out with my mom and we're gonna hand out candy.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I always went and did like the first year in Halloween when I moved here, I didn't do anything, but like the second year, I had things I would go and do with like friends and stuff like
There you
that,
go.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think 14 would have been the last year that I did trick or treating, because I moved here when I was 15, in May or June.
Okay.
April, May, June, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. No,
and
I
the first year
just I ended up staying home, but I took over. It was like I think that was the year that I said, you know what, I'm taking over the decorating, for the house and things like that. And like it's almost like I'm the man of the
I got
house.
you, Billy Joe.
I'm
Billy Joe.
I'm the man of the house, and this is what I'm doing, and we're handing out candy.
Mara says we don't
Yeah,
quit until 30.
Yeah.
So Billy Joe redeemed over on the Twitch. Alan, give us a fun fact about anything.
I don't think I
We
have.
We don't have a fun
Let
fact.
me see it.
Hey, ironic twist in that.
Yep.
That's my favorite line.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're not listening, but yeah, put your headset on real quick. Oh, I gotta make you listen to this real quick. Are you ready? All right.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's my favorite line. Hey, ironic twist in that. Dr. Pepper came before Coke.
All right, go ahead, Alan.
Those were so great with when we had hints.
There you go.
Like we would ask him a question, we would just push the buttons.
Yeah.
And he had headphones on, so we didn't know what was going on. But yeah, a fun fact. Man, I'm kind of caught off guard by this because it hasn't been redeemed in like a month.
Fun fact would have been about
It's-
the trick or treating thing.
Yeah, but I already gave that.
Yeah.
So
What's your last Halloween costume as a trick or treater?
as a trick or treater,
Yep.
15.
A giant dildo. I mean, you're a giant dildo now.
I think I would have been like I think it might have been like Jason or
You think so? You went traditional
yeah, something that was simple.
back in
right?
mid '90s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like
hockey
that.
mask. That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I played hockey back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
So it was real simple to have. A little bit of fun fact. I talked about a little bit, but like I've been big into doing reselling, and I have a couple of antique malls that I have booths in and stuff like that, where I do stuff for. You have some stuff there. Lizzie has
That's your
some
fun
stuff there.
fact.
I
Let's
don't know,
plug
man.
in a fucking.
I don't know. You caught me off guard, Billy Joe. You know what? A fun fact. I really enjoyed Bubba Hotep
There
a
you go.
long ass time ago when it first came out.
There you go. That's it. That's
Like
good.
I owned it on DVD, had it on DVD. When you came on the show talking about it, I was like, oh hell yes, absolutely loved it.
You actually got a fun fact in there.
Big real question is first costume.
Oh,
I don't know.
First one.
I honestly don't know.
When I
Like,
go back in the bank,
Back then you had the plastic mask
mhm,
in the like aprons, right?
Yep. essentially,
You know, and I don't remember what my first one was, like honestly.
the furthest I can go back, it was I got sick on Halloween, so my Aunt Irma and Uncle Dougal had to watch me, and so I went over to their house,
Those are fake names.
and it was my grandfather's brother and sister-in-law. So
Okay.
it's seriously my great aunt, my great aunt, my grand uncle. And I had on, I think it was a goddamn Hulk or something like that. But it's a fake, it's that bullshit
Right.
mask and that bullshit thing. And I caught like a stomach flu and I was down.
So the first like costume that I can remember that
Probably like
wasn't
7 years old.
that wasn't the plastic mask and
Mhm.
and the back then those were like aprons that you wore like when you had like finger painting day or something like that in school, right?
I know what it is.
But I remember I had a costume where I dressed as a dog.
Nice.
But I had this costume because my grandma made it for me because we had a book parade for school in I want to say, so you're talking like April, May, June, July, August, September. It was like all like just before the end of the school year. It might have been like August or something like that. Actually, at the beginning of the school year, and we did a book fair parade where you did your favorite book. And so you dressed up as your favorite book character. And for me, as a kid at that point in time, was the Pokey Little Puppy. If you remember the little golden book, the Pokey Little Puppy, that was my favorite book then. And my grandma made a puppy costume for me. And I was dressed as the Pokey Little Puppy. And I wore it to the parade. Loved it so much, I wore it for Halloween that year. And that was the first year that I had like an actual, like real costume. Marty, sad to say, mine was a devil mask with the rubber band. Never forget. Yeah, no, those masks are awesome. Like, and they've actually started like those costumes for like when we were kids. They're in the Halloween stores now with those masks and things like that. They've been back there. But yeah, mine was, we had a book fair like parade, and my grandma made a costume for me, the Pokey Little Puppy.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. And so that was my first one, like my actual first like costume that I remember. But I also remember like when I was a kid, like my mom was always trying to talk me into dress as like a trash bag. She's like, we'll just put a trash bag around you. We'll just stuff a bunch of like newspaper in it, and you'll be a trash bag. And it's like, I don't want to be a trash bag.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
What if you have a show with your moms on Halloween telling Halloween stories? Well,
we already had one of those,
but
it was the third host.
My mom's dead.
Yeah.
We've had one with Rapid Dave's mom on for Halloween.
Yep.
We had one with Francis's mom on.
Yep.
We never went with my mom because, well, she's dead.
Well, we had her on, but we had a Ouija board to sub on her.
We have not.
Oh,
but I'm be in on that. If you want to have a Ouija board,
Lizzie won't do it here. We
got
to do it at your house.
I guarantee you that. Yeah. Had you asked me like, would Lizzie allow a Ouija board here? I'd be like,
oh. Yeah, Lizzie's not doing it here. I gotta go to your house for that shit, bud. I gotta go to your house for that one. But yeah, no,
that ain't happening. It's not happening.
Oh my god. You know what? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get out of here. We're gonna end the show,
some
guys.
Smokes to smoke.
We're gonna smoke little cigars. We're gonna do a little Patreon video. We always do a Patreon video after the show where we talk a little questionable content, spicy content,
always.
Not spicy, stuff that we won't talk about during the normal show. But we'll have that going on. If you guys aren't part of the Patreon yet, it's patreon.com/strikeout beer. If you're not part of it yet, your first month is on me. Sign up for it. Once you sign up, I'm going to send you a message through the Patreon saying, hey, tell me how to pay you back for it. And I will send you your money back for your first month. We do all kinds of stuff. Movies, thumbs up for me. 100%. Yeah, but Rapid Dave pisses on everything. So
it sucks. It sucks so bad. Old school
night. Thank you so much, brother.
We love you.
But yeah, we talk about all kinds of stuff on the Patreon. Rapid Dave does stuff for the Patreon on his own. I do stuff on the Patreon on my own. Mm-hmm. And then we always do a after the show type thing.
Yeah, post show together.
So, but thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. And you know what? We'll be the first ones to say it. We love you guys.
Absolutely.
And let me throw this out there.
It's a great chat tonight. Great chat.
If you haven't yet, check out Kenny Strasser on YouTube. Great watch. As always, I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Deuces.
Thank you for listening to / watching Strikeout Beer. Ciao.